All right, folks, Booger Brad here at Camo Camping and Fun. So I just put the stuff all on the table with a layout for a kit that I'm going to try and turn into something that works for me. I'll just start you off with stuff on the table here. It's just a key lanyard that locks your pants and a spare pair of glasses you have to have. The big plastic bag is the backpack, of course, that has all your gear in it. And the bag is just the boot bag I've showed before in video. The tub here is with the little, it's got a little butt pad on it there you can strap on. That's kind of optional too. But it's full of the battle belt stuff that I'll show you in a bit. And then we've got optional clothing. This is just some fleece in a plastic bag, like fairly heavy fleece that's inexpensive. And this is just a t-shirt, like a long sleeve tee with some really lightweight fleece pants. And this is down clothing inside. They're actually a jacket, pants, and a pair of little booty things. And it can be, let's see, get that camera and the noise. That that can be compressed down to fit inside the small backpack because it looks kind of huge there. And this is a sleeping pad that's optional as well for colder weather. It's insulated, right? And like I say, this stuff's all optional and it's a trade off for weight. So that's, depending on the weather type of thing, which screwed me up this week. So on the end of the table here, we've got just a lanyard with your lighter and a whistle, a Fox 40 whistle on it. And I think there's a little GI can opener on there. Um, you can wear that, put that stuff in your pocket. Next over is stuff that you can just hook onto your belt after you take your pack off. That's just a pocket knife, like a Victorinox. And then there's, I think, my rescue knife with a whistle and a flashlight, a Phoenix, a really good one on that pair. And on the end here, I think there's a pocket knife, like Canadian Forces style pocket knife, and a Forcerium fire starting rod, which I don't use much, but I know how to use it. And here we got on the end a BK Becker uh, neck knife, which is an awesome one because it has a beer opener on the end. So I guess I'll just unbox this stuff for you and show you how it all goes together. Okay, let's see if this takes better. Here's the full setup, folks. I've got, I took down my hood that I had on there because it's the hood that I'm wearing, the little light hoodie, is for bugs and that, and you just pull it up over your boonie hat. Boonie hat, of course, for the sun instead of a baseball cap. I wear them quite often. I can wear them around the house. But there it is, full on. I've got my little chest rig here with nothing in it, actually. It's that empty container that was on the table and a really wicked flashlight that's pretty awesome. I've got a little tump line straps here in case it starts breaking my back when I'm walking. And this would take a little bit of time to get used to if you're using it all the time, because it's 50, let's say 55 pounds, I think, right now. But that's give or take. You could probably take, there's a few redundancies in it, Mr. Canterbury's big word, that you could take out of it. But I'll show you the side view of it here. I can still get out my knife there. And I've got my first aid kit. I use a massive first aid kit because I've always been a first aider, and so I thought, what the heck, might as well put a giant one on. And the butt pack there is on the bottom. That has my shelter system in it, which I'm going to be really excited to finish the video with that. And Russian canteen adapted to American style GI canteen with little pill bottles in it there for purification. I can reach my little flashlight that's here, that's buried in here. Really good Phoenix flashlight. These massive pouches that are full of stuff, which I'll break down and show you. This is my, it's very light. It just has a mosquito head net in it and a compass that's tied in. Just for quick location, your compass. I actually have a compass down here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a compass down here that's a military one, so they don't like them in survival schools. And here I got a couple of mag pouches that have a couple things in them that I'll show you. So just hang on for 1 sec, and we'll break this stuff down and show you some of the options that you can put in the system. Hang on one sec. Okay, I'll just go through this quickly, folks. I don't bore you to tears. The back pouch, it's very light stuff. Shemagh, must have. Trowel, stainless steel. Gloves for the icky stuff. Now this is a little lantern, a little candlelight tea lantern you probably don't need. This is an MSR very small water filter kit, which I got lots of water around here. That's why it's on a grail. That's a little shroud and hanger for that for the wee lantern kit, tea candle. I just put that in there so I knew where it was actually. Party napkins. Oh, can't have a party without party napkins. Foot powder, body powder, and it's all those are in plastic bags just in case things get wet. The real important papers, TP, that we have there to an extra tissue. These are little sniper snippers. It's just a pair of very small snips, so you can cut through brush and stuff. You got to, weeds and stuff sticking around that you want to just snip off quickly, right? That's what those are for. Oh, some wipers. Can't go wrong without some wipers. You gotta have those. What else do we got in here? And oh, there's some. Yeah, I think that's the good. No deep bug spray. I think I got 2 of those. So, and a little Vaseline. You could use that for just about anything, right? So your equipment, the whole bit, right? Anything you got, you can use Vaseline on it. Your lips, that kind of thing. I know it's petroleum. It's not the good stuff, but for your lips or anything, but you can use it as just a grease, right? Type of thing. And that's all that's in there. This is just my jacket. That's the Russian jacket that sits on top. You might be wearing it if it's raining. This is this isn't for chopping down trees or anything, folks. I just pull it open for you here. I made this little sheath for it, painted it green. I even put a little thing here for reinforcement because that's where they break. This is just for like maybe pounding steaks or pounding a nail, or say if you got some nasty root or something you have to hack out. You could split some softwood with it, but it's not something you're going to pound on, right? Type of thing. And one of the other things, I won't pull it out because it's tied in. This is a pole kit on this side. So I'm going to stuff this stuff back in and then break down the rest of it for you because I don't got no room on the table. So just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, for the side pouches. And this pole kit that's at the top, I also have separate pole kits for it. These are just lighter and different lengths of fiberglass ones. These are actually metal and they're very light. It's just, I prefer these type, but what do we got? I can't remember which side's got what, but there's not a lot in these things. Oh, of course, a rag for hand wipers. This is something I made up of jacket sleeves or shirt sleeves with the reflector on orange, and I put a little strap on them so you can put a signal flag up if you need one, that type of thing, or to find your camp at night, right? Duct tape. Probably too many of those, but you can never go wrong with bungees. I also have, that's where they are. So I had extra stakes in here. These aren't actually, I don't think supposed to be in there. I'm changing these out, but some broad plastic stakes. I'm changing them for aluminum metal ones. But the whole 9 yards of paracord. I actually have some thin nylon cord, and that's just jute, but it's green, so I thought it was cool. If you ever wanted to make a wood structure you could leave in the forest, which nobody's going to get too much because that stuff's going to rot. So that's what's in that side. You know what? We still got room on the table. I'll just do this side because there's not much in this side. I should check this thing more frequently. Okay, so there's 2 giant pegs. That's supposed to be in there. Those aren't. And here's my water bottle. You got anything else in there? Oh, yeah. And here's one of those small silky saws, one of the smaller ones. That's the ultralight type one. They're awesome. Just a side note, that's an MSR lid. They don't seal properly on these Nalgene bottles. And I use the the white plastic ones that are flexible, because the other ones, the hard plastic ones, can break if you drop them. But so what I did was I went through my O-ring kit and I found an O-ring that actually set it. It wasn't perfect, but it went into the groove around the top. So I have a spare one actually in there, but it sealed it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. That worked anyways. So that's the main thing. I don't know if I can show you anything in the top lid here. What do we have up here? So this thing has openings, I think, back and front. Oh yeah, another signal panel. So another redundancies. Oh, and always an orange plastic bag if you have to stand on something or put it on you. Like I used to use them for power washing. I think that's all on that side. Put it on you like a skirt or kilt, I guess, if you're a guy, and basically keep your pants from getting wet. I'm going to put a garbage bag in there too as well. One of those ones, that you tie and toss type of thing, so you can pull it on quickly. That's what I used to. And then the top is just a cover for the. I think it's a winter cover. So we've got that. We've got that done. Let me just bring you back because I got to clear the table, otherwise it'd be a big mess here. Okay, so we'll just break down quickly what's in the wee pack. This is a top pouch that I made just in case for you want to put in an air mat or other types of equipment in it, your jacket or whatever, if you want to cover it, type of thing. That's an air pump and a lantern. Handy if you're short-winded. This is something that probably doesn't need to be in there, but it is. I'll do a stove thing later on. It's pretty cool. It's a pot stove, whole system with a windscreen and everything. The windscreen I built. This is just a puffy jacket. So in the cooler weather with the system that I wanted to test, this would probably be the good time to test this system where it's a little warmer at night. But just this puffy jacket and your regular shirt, because there's just a thermal cup. I love having a cup. But yeah, testing a thermal jacket like that, or a little, a little puffy jacket, because all I'll be using is a bivy bag. It's a bivy bag with a zipper in it, and that's all it is. So my whole point of it is to just wear clothing type of thing and get into a bivy bag, but be comfortable enough to be able to sleep. There's a regular air mattress, just a lightweight one actually. It's 2 inches thick, so that again would be warm weather combination, right, with the clothing. And again, that was like where I showed you the t-shirt or the long sleeve t-shirt and the very light long johns, fleece long johns. That would sort of be the thing to sleep in the warmer weather. So you might even not be able to sleep in the bag. But what else do we got here? So, and this is just a small kit. I don't remember what's in it. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, toothbrush, soap, body powder, that type of thing. What do you call them? Twin tips, that type of thing. That's what's in that. Just a little bit of a hygiene kit, you would call it, I guess. Now this is the big ticket. This would be the thing that maybe, there's my pillow. Talk about comfort, right? So combat stuff with comfort. I don't know what you'd want to call it, but that's what it's looking like so far. So this is something that that I made. It's my latest design pillowcases. I just take the bottom half of shirts and stuff that are going into the drop bin, and I turn them into pillowcases. So this pillowcase can take quite a pile of stuff, like your pants or whatever you want to put in there. Plus, you could stick your little pillow as well inside, blow it up, and this can go around it. The way it's designed, instead of everything going in one end, it's designed at the long end to cinch it together. So it makes kind of a neater design. I don't know. Maybe I had too many coffees one day and figured that one out. But so this is this bag is just from from a sleeping mattress, a really good one actually, an X bed. Yeah, this one has like a value of 8. That's pure winter. You can lay on the snow with that mattress that this bag was on. But what's in here is I probably don't even need to pull them out for you guys, but there's a tag right at the top there. Yeah, that's funny. So this is the stuff the Americans wear. They're marshmallow pants. And if you can see that tag, there's a tag for it there, the American tag. So basically, for the colder weather, you'd wear the marshmallow pants and then maybe pack on your puffy jacket and keep all your clothes, like even your shirt and that, you would keep it on. The reason I have that other shirt as well is because you have to change out your shirt. Like I've been sweating doing this video and this thing here. And if you go to bed in a sweaty t-shirt, I'm sure lots of people have done it. You know what happens. Uh, it's just not comfortable. I'm going to change this to wood. It's plastic, so I'm going to save the whales. I'm going to change this to a little wood cutting board that you can eat off of, sort of a plate and a cutting board, so you don't have to cut up your fish in the dirt. And what else do we got here? Yeah, there's one. I don't know what that came out of, an old toaster or something, but that's just a little grill that you can put over top of a fire that you can take it or leave it. And this here is a nice little sitting mat that I got that folded up neatly and goes into the back of the backpack. So hang with me and we'll check out the battle belt stuff. Okay, so here we go, G.I. Joe in the battle pack. Battle belt, LBE, all that cool stuff they call them. What I have, let's start right in the front, go right around. Bottle of isopropyl alcohol, sharpener, Leatherman, one of my favorites, a Wingman. Oh, these I thought were cool. I got two of them. One on the other side. I won't pull it out. I thought that'd be cool for like maple syrup or something. Fit the little flare holding pouch. In the back, they got these little holders at the back, so I put chem sticks in them, and I thought that'd be cool for the front one. While I'm standing here, just tack one. Yeah, tack one. This one's it's a D2 semi-serrated boatman cutter type of thing, right? This guy here, food. There's some of your Joe Robin oatmeal, some oysters, little can of tuna, the kind with olive oil in it. You can just eat it. Oh, spork. Spoon thing. I just thought I'd throw this. This is crackers, and I vacuum sealed it to see how long they'd last. You know, some Costco crackers because they go great with oysters. I guess the only thing it's missing is, oh no, it's not. There's the hot sauce right there. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's two of them. We're living. What I thought was really cool was I could fit these baby powder things inside these mag pouches, and some of them, yeah, I didn't even have to remove the divider inside them for these ones, but there's other ones that I had to remove the divider, some other brand. Okay, there's electrolytes. Oh, ramen noodles. I used to call them Roman noodles just to see people's reaction and ask and say, well, didn't the Romans invent them? Just to see what they'd say. But there's some trail mix, vacuum sealed. Uh, these are millennial bars. These are ancient, old. They actually got sweeter to the taste when they kind of got overdue. But that's like emergency food type of stuff. And here's some more trail mix. What else do we got here? This side here, that's empty with a little liner inside of it, a plastic liner. I was going to ask you guys, should I fill it with these, some grouts, or should I fill it with like a energy drink of some sort? What a protein drink, you know, veggie powder protein type of drink. In the back end here, alcohol, methanol, or have it a backup methanol, because this is just sort of like a kit for overnight or weekend type of thing. There's enough foods to sustain you for a little bit anyways. You can always add to the food. These are huge, so you can always add to the food pouches type of thing. Now, I won't get into the first aid kit. It's humongous, and I actually have the tourniquet in the back with a pen, scissors, the whole bit. This just has my, are we getting out of the camera view here? This basically, the butt pack just has the shelter system in it. the ground sheet, pegs, all that kind of stuff. Just going to check to see if I'm on camera here really good. Yeah, you got the edge of it anyways. I'll just pull out the other stuff from the other side and put it behind this stuff that I got here. So it's a lot easier for people to deal with. Canteen and cup and actual stand. I don't need to pull that out. The stand that the GI system uses. And I'll show you what goes with all that. Okay, on this side, we've got some lens cleaners. And oh yeah, here's redundancy. Here's another bug spray, but I put the good bug spray. So that's the fancy stuff for ticks and everything that this lady in Canada invented recently. And just a thing of dish soap, threw that in there, and some hand sanitizers. I'm not a clean freak, but yeah, it's also really handy. It's like the isopropyl spray, right? You can just use that for on your hands, and you should always have a pocket rag, of course. I have one on me. I threw it over to the side, but anyways, yeah, that's what's in that little pouch. Then we've got tea and coffee. Beautiful. And this pouch here, I made a little strap system. I should glue it. This pouch here, I made a little strap system so you could just quickly pull it out. I think that's a beeswax candle, one of those candles for citronella candle for mosquitoes. You can always light that up. Baby lighter. Getting all this right. Now this is something I carry in my pocket as well. I make the little makeup wipers with dipped in wax, but I leave half of it fluffy so it's easier to strike. And there's a couple cubes of those fire cubes. I even keep a package of those in my pocket. Speaking of which, here's what's in my pocket. Love the opal knives. That's the best kitchen knife on the planet because it's wooden handled. It gets mucked up. Earplugs, a little dental floss. You don't have to keep all this junk in your pockets, right? It's just stuff I stuffed in there to show the video, right? And there's more of those in a beautiful tin, a little pellet tin with those makeup wipers done up with tons of wax on them. So that just works out beautiful for your pocket. And you can always put a piece of tape around it anyways, right? To totally waterproof it, even though you don't have to. Okay, that's what's in there. So what else we got here? Okay, so headlamp at the ready. This is one that was actually broken when I got it, but I fixed it so it worked. It has a green light instead of a red one, but it has super bright light coming out of it. It's unreal. Okay, now we get into the kits. This little guy has, I just put I put those wipers in my kits just so that things don't rattle. So this actually has dental floss in it too. It has little pen leads. There's a nail clipper in there, a couple of O-rings for another bottle that I have, and that O-ring I was telling you about. And there's a little tiny lantern in there you can hang. So again, there's a bunch of redundancies in here you can actually get rid of, right? What else we got? Oh, power bank. Must have. Nice thin one. There's my little booklet for my, well, that's for my other headlight I used to have in there. Geez, glad I found that. Okay, what else do we got? Another kit. Get this in camera. Another little pad. Now this has got batteries. It actually has a glasses kit, a little plug-in thing, and has some electrical stuff in it and cords and whatnot, so that if you are somewhere near a vehicle or whatever, you can use it, plus some spare batteries. I always carry spare batteries anyways, and usually the lithium type ones. That's it for that whole. What else do we got here? Yeah, a whole thing of sugar, basically cane sugar. I don't take that much sugar, but I thought, well, if you were staying somewhere for a while or somebody needed sugar, boom, you'd have it, right? So that's about it, other than what I didn't show you, right? Also, I didn't show you what was over on the other side and explain that stuff. Just give me 1 second. Stick with me. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can for you. Okay. Get back at her. I talked about the pull kits. Now, this could be switched out. There's a really nice tomahawk with a hammer on it. That could be switched out in the pack, but it's more weight. This is a bigger saw. It's just a little case I made for another silky saw. And I didn't mention on the pack, I put little D-rings on it so you didn't have to fiddle around when you're trying to tie these in for safeties, right? There's little D-rings on some of the clips on the backpack. So that was cool. Worked way better. This guy here, Phoenix flashlight, my little rescue tool, glass cutter. It's got the whole 9 yards in it. This guy here, a little Canadian Forces, or that's the American one. Oh, and there's one of the fire steels I made up. Looks cool. My little flashlight. This guy here in the CAD pad pouch. I don't know where I got that. Oh, there's something else in there. Little tiny baby lighter, and of course Victorinox. I can't remember if that's a camper or climber or what the heck it is. The reason this is out here, so that's a big mag pouch, right? Crossover chest setup. That actually fits when you put all this gear on, except for the other little chest pouch. And I'll do another video on it because that's what I was going to call basically that's what I call my feed bag. So you could turn this system here, it has everything you need, right? In the battle belt system that you could set up, a place to stay and everything else. But of course you're going to need food. And that's going to be a different video. So hopefully just stick with me for 1 second. I'll give you the spiel in the end. Oh, sorry, folks. I got sidetracked there for just a second showing stuff. I was just going to show you. I didn't pull out what was in the rest of this. I got sidetracked, but there's your Nalgene and actually your cross rods for it for the stove kit here. And then there's a little cup down the bottom, stainless steel. You can use as a cup, but I believe it has coffee and stuff in it. Sorry, I had to throw that in between. Folks, I'm going to do a second part to this video because it's a lot of stuff going on in with the shelter system, but I'm going to set it up and actually use it. So it's not just, stuff in the garage showing you stuff in our fancy studio here. Because you want to know if I can use it or not. It's great to just show you this stuff, but to actually get out there and put it on, set up a shelter and actually use it. And I'm not going to go down into I can go down into my neighbor's bush, but it's like crawling with ticks, which, I didn't, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I probably didn't show you, but I got my boots on with my drapes in them. That's nothing crawling. These are the boots I'm going to wear this year for other than running shoes, right? Hopefully you can see them there. But the drapes are in them and all that kind of stuff, and they're not tied up, so I could show you that. But yeah, and I think I showed you all the stuff in my pockets. Oh, one thing I didn't show you probably is, and I would change these bags so they didn't rattle around, but there's a pair of drawers, camouflage, of course, and some wool socks. That's too rattly, but and those could normally just go in your pack as well. I don't like to have a bunch of junk in my cargo pockets, but if you're canoeing or something, you'd surely want a pair of socks sealed up. And also and this is the kind of thing I'd put in my jacket as well, a pair of little warm gloves for that overnight or cold thing I was going to do. Oh, more party napkins. Rock on. And there's just a beanie. Poncho. I always carry one of these. I probably have one in my jacket as well. So another redundancy you don't really need, but there it was for whatever kit I had that set up in. But thanks for watching this one. The next one will still have the Russian stuff. Don't discriminate against the camo because it's Russian. Just pretend it's some other color. I mean, it's almost CAD pad. I know some people don't like that sort of thing, but I'm going to avoid all the politics on that. And the next one will have like the shelter setup in it. So that'll be cool. And I will actually use it to test the temperature. I missed the window of 10 degrees a few days back, or was it last week? And that's what I wanted to test the colder weather gear, because I know in the warmer weather it's not going to be as cool to have the fancy winterized gear. And I just want to be able to test for like 10 degrees, 20 degrees, and of course 30 degrees. We're wearing just our drawers. But yeah, and for my American friends, that's 10 degrees is cold, 20 degrees is perfect, and 30 is frightening.
So like in England and Europe, they're having that big heat wave right now. But that's going to wrap up this video for now. Thanks very much for watching, subscribing, and all that kind of stuff. If any of my friends are watching this, maybe send me a comment or something, because I don't even know if you watch my videos except for a couple of people. But yeah, I really appreciate it, and thank you very much. You have yourself a fantastic day and a fantastic rest of the week.